Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for May 2021. We're going to look into your current energy. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to focus on. And then the last row, we're going to kind of go free and just see what messages we get. Usually this ends up being about love, but if I see work, we're going to bring that up as well. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio for May 2021. This is a general reading. If this doesn't resonate for you, please do check out your other placements. You know the drill, your rising, moon, and or Venus signs. Okay, so immediately, walking away from a situation, feeling a little bit emotionally drained. Feels like something came apart pretty quickly. Maybe it was a sudden ending you weren't expecting. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess. This is all about you and your intuition. This is all about seeing the dark and the light in any given situation. Recognizing that everything in your life has to have some kind of balance, whether it be work, friends, love. All of that is super important, and I think there's just an emphasis from Spirit right now saying, you need to find that balance. You need to trust your intuition. Everything that's going to fall away from you or that you have walked away from had to be done. It was for a reason. Try to recognize the lessons in those experiences. This feels like a lot of spiritual growth. If you're going through that now, I feel like you're spending more time really focusing on going within. So let's look at the current energy. We've got the Eight of Cups. You definitely walked away from something. With the Temperance, I'd say they want you to have patience with this change. This transformation is not going to be easy. It was your full moon last night into today. So this could be something that just hit, and all of a sudden it's all coming crashing down. You're like, wait a minute, what's happening? This is too many changes for me. I can't deal with this right now. I can only deal with one thing at a time. They want you to realize that patience is going to be a virtue in this situation. Recognize what good comes from things that fall away in our lives. You could have had a sudden breakup and someone walked away from you, and it's just a little bit shocking. Towards the end, or at the end, we're going to go through, if you watched last week's video, I'm going to check into your person's feelings and then your feelings. So this feels like walking away from any kind of situation, whether it be work or relationship, and realizing that it had to fall away. Things that leave have to leave. And I think you're starting to come to a place where you recognize that now. If you've already been on this journey for a while, this could have been a little bit more shocking than you expected, and you've probably already been through quite a bit. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee really quick. Sounded like a Tweety bird. So, again, it just feels like it was really sudden. We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords, and then the Three of Cups. This, to me, says once you get past... Okay, you could have been dealing with somebody super immature. Somebody who wasn't financially stable, maybe didn't have the ability to communicate very well. These are both very young energies in reverse. It just feels like those were things they were incapable of bringing to the relationship right now. It could have been a third party. For sure, I am feeling that this time with this energy. But this could also be celebrating because you're walking away from these types of energies, these types of people. If they're going to act immature, or childish, or say stupid things or cruel things, whatever it is that this person might have done, then you're going to feel a hell of a lot better if you just spend time with your friends and go out and have fun than focusing on this falling apart. We're going to get some clarifiers as well. So this tells me that you feel really good about the decisions that you're making in your life right now. You're letting go. It could be that this is a marriage you were in, and you're recognizing now how happy you are that you walked away, and that this is falling apart because it made you miserable. This is instability, someone who is constantly, they don't have the ability to settle down. They're never grounded, is what it feels like. And right now, you've really found the strength. You've looked within, you've realized that this was truly unstable. Maybe you have children. They're bringing this up, so I'm just going to say it's not going to be for everybody. It is a general reading. But if you had children, this person created instability in the home. And maybe it's that you want to walk away from it because this person was a tyrant. They could have been someone who was overbearing and difficult, and it made for a really imbalanced, unhealthy, unstable place for your children. If you're in that situation, all these things that are happening for your benefit. You may not see that right now, and my heart goes out to you if this is you dealing with a sudden breakup where you've got to say, take your kids and move away. There is going to be someone who's going to be helpful. I feel a male energy that's going to step up. It could be a father figure. It could be just someone that you're close to that's going to help get you out of that situation because you finally realize it's just too much to bear. Okay, so let's clarify the walking away, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person that I'm picking up on, again, this may not be for all of you, was not stable emotionally at all. And it seemed like there were constant blow-ups within the household. The Queen of Swords, the Magician, yeah, okay. And then we have the Six of Swords, feeling like you couldn't, in reverse, couldn't move out of it. Maybe you felt like you were trapped and you couldn't move away, but right now it looks like you've started to stand your ground against any kind of manipulative behavior. The Magician can be both for me. Either this is somebody who's super manipulative, possibly even narcissistic. If you watch my video, if you haven't, you should check it out. I talk about being in narcissistic relationships, was your person or not, and the lessons that you may need to learn from those. Because it's super important to learn the lessons from these difficult relationships. It really is. But this seems like you cutting through the BS and finally standing up and saying, you know what, your manipulation doesn't work with me anymore. I'm not going to tolerate it. You're not going to create any more drama in this household. I'm not going to tolerate you creating so much angst that even the kids are unhappy. It feels like this is what you're manifesting: stability, calmness, and quiet. And now that this change is happening, and it's happening really quickly, you're speaking up, you're moving forward, you're manifesting a new beginning for yourself, and you're going to find that stability moving forward. We'll see if you're going to be manifesting a new love. But right now, it's all about you manifesting stability in your life. If you do have children and this is happening with you, then you're going to find a stable place to be. Again, I feel like there's someone who's going to step in and really give you a helping hand. This is all about speaking your truth. All right, so let's clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords. I don't know who you're dealing with, but whoever they were was incredibly immature. You could have just been dealing with somebody that drank too much and spent time, like, if it was a male, playing video games and drinking with his friends, or if this was a female, this is somebody who drank too much and partied with her friends, maybe irresponsible with money. Whatever it is, it just feels like a really immature energy. And then we've also got the one that was overbearing. So if you were in a marriage, that's a different story. If you were in a marriage, this is speaking your truth about not wanting the instability in a home, and that's a very serious situation. So if that's you, just know you have my empathy. And then we have the King of Cups, again, the Tower, and the Five of Cups. This is getting past the heartbreak. So male or female, the King of Cups says you're coming into a much stronger place. Like, you're loving yourself deeply. You're letting things fall away that aren't for you anymore. And this, to me, this time, in the first one, I saw things falling apart. But this is about the new beginnings. This is like surprises, things coming towards you, getting over being emotionally drained or disappointed in relationships. When you know your worth, you attract a different type of energy into your field. And this is you really knowing who you are and what it is that you want in a relationship moving forward. You're not going to tolerate anyone who brings less than this. If this is about the person in a marriage, this is the kind of energy that you're looking for. You're looking for somebody who really knows who they are. They're stable. They're emotionally available, which is super important. A lot of people aren't, and it's unfortunate. But in this case, this is what's Spirit wants you to recognize that that's the place you're going to, because all these changes are going to bring such beautiful new things, and it's going to help you heal from whatever disappointments that you had in the past. If you're looking for a new relationship, it's coming, and it's probably going to be a water sign. So it could be another Scorpio. We have 2 of those. It could be Cancer or a Pisces. Whoever this person is has a lot of passionate energy and is extremely emotionally stable. Okay, so let's clarify the Emperor and the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is really recognizing that you're not going to tolerate somebody who's like, it almost feels like bully energy. Like this person just bullied their way through life. 6 of Wands in reverse, yes. Feeling like you haven't quite gotten to the place where you've found a moment to really celebrate, but you will, because there's an Ace of Wands and then a 3 of Wands. This is, remember when I said the second tower was brand new things? I just got goosebumps. That's confirmation. The things that are coming towards you because of all this falling away, you just can't see yet. There is a, I mean, intensely emotional, passionate relationship coming towards you, and a brand new beginning in your life, period. This is all about being on fire, about everything that's coming being brand new and exciting and different. And this is you waiting on your ships to come in. I think you realize now that once you let all this shit go, that's going to be the opportunity for all of the things that you've wished for to come true, to come to you. And right now you might not see it all. These are behind him, but it's like you're waiting because you know. If you've done your spiritual work, you know that the things that are meant for you are never going to miss you. And that letting go of any of this toxic energy or any of these bad relationships or immature people is only going to help you move further forward into a place of being able to celebrate you and your life and the accomplishments and shit overcoming this. Okay, so I'm going to clean these up. Now I want you to focus on the person that you came here about. We're going to get their energy, which I think we've described, but it could be anybody. You know, so if you don't want to hear about the person that we discussed in the reading, then think about somebody else, and hopefully I'll pick up on that energy and we'll find out how that person is feeling about you. So this is for Scorpio for May. How does Scorpio's person feel about them? Actually, I'm going to use a different deck. I'm feeling this one. How does Scorpio's person, ooh, that wanted to come out, feeling about them? Okay. This could be somebody sitting in the sidelines, not ready to speak up quite yet. But remember I said it feels like there's a very strong energy around you that's coming towards you if you're single or looking. And they just haven't spoken up about how they feel. Or this could be the person from the past who's, you know, biting their tongue. Okay, yeah. All right, so the person that's on your mind, the Empress is gonna, to me, is gonna be your energy. We had the Emperor before the Empress. There's something coming towards you that, again, you just don't see because you're stepping into this energy. So we'll get into that in a second, but I feel really strongly you're gonna be coming out of a place of, it's almost like you're coming out of hiding is what they were saying. Okay. Let's see. So this person's energy, they don't want to say anything right now. Like they don't want to come forward and tell you how they feel about it. It's almost as if, again, that sort of immature energy, like they don't really know how to speak about feelings. They just don't want to, they don't want to argue. That's what it is. This isn't going to be about somebody that's new. This is going to be, if you have this person on your mind from the past or that you're just breaking up with, they just don't want to fight. And I don't think you're the one that starts the fights, but I think their immature energy created a lot of the arguing. And they don't want to focus on love very much right now. Now, remember, I said I felt somebody new. So if this is the person on your mind, this is just what their energy is right now. Like they just don't want to talk about it. And then for you, we've got the Hermit in reverse, you know, coming out of that place of realizing this wasn't working for you, having to make a really tough decision about whether you wanted to hang out with this person or not because they weren't making you happy with the Ten of Cups. And then the Knight of Wands just wanting to move forward. Maybe you haven't had an opportunity to really say that this is what's going to happen. If this is something that just broke apart, I feel like you're moving away from it quickly because this person didn't communicate well, or again, the marriage situation was something completely different. So this just feels like moving away from that immature energy that just doesn't seem to bring anything to the table. Okay, I don't think this person knows how to give into a relationship. It's like, it's almost like complete and utter relationship immaturity. That's all I can keep thinking. So the outcome, again, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse now. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess. So this is what they want you to focus on. Focus on your spiritual journey. Putting behind you, just put behind you the things that didn't work emotionally. I know that's easier said than done. And this is like not a new beginning. So in reverse, I'd say that it doesn't feel like things are going to start over. If you're looking for somebody from the past to come back, I'm going to say please stop waiting and focus on yourself and your intuition and trust yourself. If you know that this was too painful to really give a second chance, but you just happen to still love this person, recognize the pain that it caused. Don't put any more effort into that. I can't tell you what to do. It is your life, but I would say that this is not worth putting your energy into. It seems too painful and too difficult. So let's get some romance angels and see what advice they have. And then we'll get your Lover's Oracle card. So we've got deception, finances and career, and getting to know each other. Okay. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We already established that. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This finances and career is really focused on the relationship where it just fell apart. If you're leaving a marriage, have faith, because I promise you there's going to be somebody there for you. Deception could be that you found out there was some things going on. For the other relationship that we were talking about, this immature person, this is just their type of energy. They're just deceptive. I don't think they know how to speak the truth about anything. Getting to know each other. This is that love that I sense that's coming towards you. That's going to be really emotionally stable. They know what they want. You may not be ready for it, but trust your intuition. If this is meant to be, it will be. And if you really want to take a step forward into a new direction, then by all means, they're giving you the green light to do so. Okay, so let's get an oral. That was a Freudian slip. Let's get a Lover's Oracle card. Okay, they really want to talk. So I'm going to give you the two since both came out. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I mean, Spirit's really magical, right? They bring out exactly what we need to hear. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I feel like that's the lesson that you need to take with you into the new relationship. Okay, so let's get a couple oracle cards to close this out. I think really listening to the things that you're feeling, your intuition, whatever messages you feel like you're getting for this month are going to be important for you to focus on. Follow those, the guidance, follow the numbers, follow whatever it is that you've learned about spiritually, and understand that you're being guided in the direction that you're meant to be going. A leg up. Okay, that's good. That means that moving forward, you're actually going to have a leg up on the situation. I feel drawn back to if this was a marriage that you have to walk away from, you're going to be okay. Time to go and community. And then we have new life. Oh my God. I mean, I love it when they do this, but it's like goosebump worthy for a reader when Spirit complies with the cards. You really do have a new life coming for you, to you. It's happening. Please take care of yourself. Please be safe. It's all coming. You're going to have a leg up, so don't worry. You're going to get where you need to go. If this, again, was the marriage. If this is just in a relationship, you're just smarter than this person. You have more going for you than this person does. time to go. Maybe it's not worth holding on to. That's 45, which is reduces to a 9. So things coming to an end and letting them end. And then community, infinity. I think this is more about trusting. Maybe this is a new spiritual community that you've been involved with, and trusting that these people are going to be there to support you. This is about your friends and family supporting you through these tough times. Any kind of relationship that might have fallen apart, regardless of the type of energy that person brought. If you love them deeply, you need support. So rely on those people. They're there for you. They're always going to be there for you. They love you unconditionally. That's what I just heard. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading for May. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. If this resonated for you or you liked the video, it really helps me out. Thank you so much. Hit that like button and shoot me a comment below. Also, if you like a personal reading, I do those as well, and you can check the description box for that. I hope you guys have a beautiful May. I will be putting out more videos next week. I hope to see you there. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Lots of love.